Hi guys, how's it going? This is Uzma Yakub from sculptbeauty.com and you are watching my makeup tutorials. Now today's look is a little bit different because it's quite creative and very bright, okay? Now this look, if I come closer you'll be able to see, is from Rihanna's music video, Who's That Chick? Now from what I know, this video hasn't been released yet. It actually leaked onto the net, so I've had a lot of requests for it. And I managed to find a picture of two of the music video, of Rihanna in the video. Now, if you have a look, it is very bright. It's a little bit different to how we usually see Rihanna. She's got very bright eyes, very made up, quite bright pink and pink blusher. So, I'm going to show you how to do this. So, if you like the look, please watch out. Okay, so to start off with this look, I'm getting a white kohl pencil and I am going to try and colour most of my eye with this. Now the reason I'm using a white kohl pencil, you could use white highlighter as well if you like, is because we're going to be using pastel colours. It's good that if you put this underneath, the pastel colours will, you know, stick onto the pencil and it creates a great base. Okay, so I'm putting that on my eyelid and I'm going to smudge it in. Okay, so there you go, I have applied some white base. Now I'm going to use the Sculpt Beauty Artist palette, which have 6 pads of colours. You got 2 pads there and then one comes out from the centre, which totally comes out. Now I'm going to use, now this palette has got some brilliant colours in, so it's great for this look. I'm going to be using this yellow right down here, which is a matte yellow, bright matte yellow. Now there are quite a few in this palette, so you just choose which one is right for you. Now I'm patting this colour on, pressing it in to my white kohl pencil. It's good if you tilt your head back because you can really get see your whole eyelid. And I'm going to take this colour right down near the end, because the colour comes all the way forward like so, and then bring this colour out. Yeah, so make sure it's quite neat and the yellow is quite prominent. Now the thing is, with this look guys, the yellow, it really stands out. Okay, so you really need to make sure your yellow is bright. There is nothing worse than a look which looks washed out and is not as bright as, you know, it should be. Okay, so I have my yellow there. You can go back into your yellow later if you feel the need to. Okay, so I've got my yellow there. Now I'm taking a brown pencil. Okay, now I've gathered that to create this line, it's better if you use a pencil, because you're using matte colours. Sometimes you can't create that sharp line. Okay, so I'm getting a brown pencil and I am going to draw it going inwards, so outwards going in. Yeah, just a line along the crease of my eyelid. So there you go, and it's just as simple as that. You know, you don't want to go to town because we're going to be blending this in. Okay, so now I am getting a smaller application brush and I am going to be going into this brown right here, which is like a dark chocolate brown. Okay, so get that on your application brush on both sides, tap off the excess, tilt your head back, and we're really going to apply this very carefully in your crease and along the edge over here. Now when you're applying over the edge, firstly make sure it's symmetrical and just blend it in. It's not, it stands out, but the great thing about this look is even though it's quite bright and prominent, where it needs to blend in, it does, and they do it so nicely. Now make sure you take off the excess if you think you've got too much colour. Like I feel as if I'm getting to the point where I have got too much colour. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to go back into my yellow because I don't feel that this part is as neat as I want it to be. So you could go back and neaten that up. Okay, so I think we have that there. Okay, so that's your brown. Now, I have looked at this whole look very carefully, and I have noticed, I've properly analysed it, and I've noticed that there's some orange going on down here. Now, some people have been missing that out, but I feel it's important to put it in, okay? Because I try and make the looks look exactly like they do in their video. Now, I'm going to be using this orange right down there. It's just a matte orange, quite prominent. I've got my blending brush here, like a thicker brush, and what I'm going to do is carefully apply this on top of this brown. Okay, now I'm saying carefully because you want it to blend in nicely and you don't want it to stand out too much. Okay, so I'm just going over this line and just blending it in with the brown, so you see like a hint of it, yeah, not too much. Okay, so that's that done, yeah, and it's just as much as that. Now I'm gonna go into this color right down here, and that's going to be my highlighter, and it's like an off-white color, more like a cream with a slight shimmer to it. So apply that to your arch like so, and blend it very, very carefully into your top part of your shading. Okay, now like I said, you can go back in with color if you wish. I'm going to start introducing the green. Now as you can see, the green is along the bottom here, but I've actually found some green going along the top there in some of her scenes, right? So we want to get that right, and it's got to look perfect. Okay, so the green that I'm going to be using for the bottom and the top is this color, and you can mix it in a little bit with that. And this again has a very, very slight shimmer, and sometimes it's better to work with a little bit of shimmer because the color sometimes comes across quite prominent, and when you're layering color it actually looks pretty cool in shimmer. Okay, so I've applied my green there, and I've just done it along where the orange is, and then I'm going to blend this in so it's very, very faint. Okay, very faint. That's what we want. Okay, so I've done that. That's the top part. Now we're going to do the bottom part. Okay, so get your brush that you've used with your green, and I'm going to be using this green over here, which is like a lime matte green. And we're going to just apply this to the bottom lash line and blend it in with our yellow. Now, you just bring this color a little bit down. I am actually going to go back into the shimmer green that I used before now, and we're just going to apply this and take it right to the edge over here, and voila, that is our eyeshadow done. Now I hope I made that pretty easy for you, and I hope I'm not going too fast, but this look is quite detailed, so I do want to cover the whole look and show you how it's done. That takes us to the eyeliner. Now, if you notice in her picture, in her video, her eyeliner is quite thick, top, bottom, eyelashes galore. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm using the Sculpt Beauty Jyline in Carbon Black, which is brilliant. And I am not actually using a angle brush or a liner brush. I'm actually using a really thin application brush, which sometimes people use for lips. Now the reason I'm doing this is because to create this shape and the thickness of it, sometimes it's nicer to use a brush like this. Okay, so we're going to start on the inner corner of our eye. Very, very carefully. Please be careful with liquid eyeliner, gel eyeliner, because it can get a little bit messy if you do it wrong. Now, bring the inner point of your eyeliner in further, okay? And then draw like a triangle. You're creating a triangle shape on the inner corner of your eye, okay? So we've got that there. Now let's just finish the top eyeliner. Okay, so there you go. Now, I've noticed in this video that she has a line down there as well, okay? So, like I said, I do like making my videos look my looks look very similar to the videos. So if I've picked up on something, I'm not going to leave it out. Okay, so we've got that there. Now, it's not as prominent in that, okay? So what I'm going to do is get my brown brush again, and I should still have a bit of brown left on this. And I am actually going to blend this end bit in a little, okay? So it's not as prominent. Okay, so that leaves us to the bottom eyeliner. What we're going to do is we're going to try and create a thick line as well. Get this on your waterline. Okay, so, and then I've noticed this, her eyeliner comes down like a little wing. I have properly studied this look, okay, because I want it to be perfect for you. And there you have it. And there you have it. That is her eyeliner and her whole eye makeup. And I think I've tried to show you that pretty damn quick. Now, if you feel like, you can actually go back into certain colours and reapply. So the colour is more prominent. I'm going to do it on both sides, like so. The yellow is very prominent, so you've got to make sure that that really stands out. And if you check in the video, it comes out all the way there. So you've got to make sure that that is pretty much fine. Now, okay, so that is our look done. Now, I'm going to go and apply some eyelashes because I think they've finished the look off lovely. So I'm going to go and apply those and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back and I have my eyelash on. I have also put my mascara on, which brings us to the end of our look. And this is our completed look now. So if I come up closer, you could have a look. Let me show you again what we were trying to create. And it's Rihanna's look from her music video, Who's That Chick, which I don't think has been released yet, but you might want to have a look on the net to see if you could find it. I hope you enjoy this look. I hope I taught you something new and different today. If you did like this video, there is a like button down here somewhere if you watch this on YouTube, okay? So you need to go and watch it on YouTube. Also, there is a description this big just below in the drop down box with all the links to the products where you can buy everything from the palettes, the brushes, the eyeliner, the eyelashes. Sculptbeauty.com/shop is where you're going to find all that. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, guys. There's a subscribe button down here somewhere where you can subscribe to the channel and be the first to get all the vids. If you have got an iPhone, we have an iPhone app and our tutorials come straight to your phone whilst you're on the go. So we can get some great feedback about that. So check that out as well. Like I said, all the links to the iPhone app, the shop, the Facebook, Twitter, you'll find in the drop down box below if you're watching on YouTube. That's it from me today. My name is Uzma Yaqub. I'm from sculptbeauty.com and I will see you again very, very soon. See you later.